Hey guys, this is Jake from DaikaijuLegends, and I'm bringing you a super special, super important update regarding this channel. And I'm just gonna get right into it. We are starting a Patreon campaign. So for those of you who don't know what Patreon is, it is essentially a sort of subscription, donation-based platform that lets you support your favorite YouTubers or content creators. And you get some really cool rewards in the process too, but we'll be getting into those pretty soon here. But now, before we dive into why we're starting this Patreon, I do want to make clear that any money that's made in this Patreon campaign is not being pocketed for personal use. It is all being fed directly back into the channel, and this Patreon does also not affect the flow of content that comes to this channel at all. So I've been back and forth on starting a Patreon for this channel for a while now, because I've just sort of been against the mindset of making money for this sort of stuff, you know, considering most of the videos we make on this channel come from pre-existing characters and IPs. But my fellow creators here at DaikaijuLegends, Dakota and Taylor, have come together with me, and we've decided that it's going to be best for the future of the channel to just start up this campaign for Patreon. So essentially, for nearly 10 years now that the channel's been running, I've been pouring my own money into all the equipment and software and stuff that we use, and recently Dakota and Taylor have also been chipping in a little bit too. But the reason we're starting this campaign is that it's essentially become extremely difficult to get any new equipment and software and stuff without dropping like $1,000 or hundreds of dollars on something, whether it's, you know, a new computer like we just bought or a new drone that we just bought, stuff like that. Essentially, the cost of improving the content at a regular pace has been growing to be a wee bit too much for us to handle. So we decided to launch this Patreon campaign as a way for you guys to help support us in the content we make, just as a way of showing us, hey, we like what you're doing, we'd like to see more, we'd like to see you keep improving. And yeah, like as I said before, any money that's made in this campaign goes directly back into the channel to buy new equipment or new editing plugins or software or whatever it is, all in our attempts to make this channel and its content just so much better every time we put out a new video. Like, one of my main goals in life has been to create our own, like, completely original tokusatsu series, and that's something that I would absolutely love to do with your guys' support. So yeah, you know, essentially that's it for why we started the Patreon. But now let's get into the good stuff for you guys, and that is the rewards that you guys can get by supporting us. And you guys are going to be really happy with the stuff that we've got lined up, so take a listen here. So by donating $1, the bare minimum, obviously you have our absolute thanks for any amount that you donate. It means so much to us, really. And for donating $1, you get access to the patrons-only Daikaiju Legends Discord server. So this Discord is not open to everyone. You have to be a patron to be in here. And this is where you can chat with us and chat with other patrons and stuff like that. You also get access to the patron feed, which all patrons will get access to. And in this patron feed, there will be all sorts of cool behind the scenes looks and sneak peeks and all that as to future projects that we have coming up. And in addition to both of those, your name will be featured at the end of every single video we make in a little list of all the patrons that we have. And so that's really cool. You can put your channel in there and you'll be able to see your name at the very end of every single one of our videos. And we put out, you know, we strive to put out 2 videos a week at least. And yeah, so that's really cool. And so before going forward, the nice thing about Patreon, if you did not know, the reward tiers stack. So say you donated $10, any rewards that you would get at $10 you get, obviously, and any rewards at $5 and $1 you would also get. So that's something to keep in mind depending on if you want to donate a certain amount. So going forward, donating $5 means that in addition to everything in the $1 tier, which includes, you know, your name being listed at the end of the video, your name will also be shouted out at the end of the video, read out by myself. So just as a little more shout out to you and to show our appreciation for your support. And so the big thing with this tier is that by donating to the $5 tier, that means that you will get access to every single major project we do, whether it's an episode of Zone Fighter, a new fan film, an episode of a new series, or anything like that, anything like the big projects that everyone anticipates. You get access to those a week before anyone else does. The $1 patrons don't even get that tier. Normal subscribers on YouTube don't get that. They'll see the video a week later, but by donating $5, you get to see it a week before everyone else. So that's pretty cool. The next tier up is by donating $10, you get to request a video of your choosing from sort of our weekly rotational lineup. So, you know, the kaiju VFX, the demonstrations, the movie reviews, all that. You get to pick what you would want to see from one of those videos. And the thing is, if you do that, your suggestion will automatically get top priority among like all the other suggestions and requests that are in the YouTube comments. So by doing that, you essentially get to request whatever video you want to see and it'll be out right away. And in those videos, your name and channel will get a little shout out at the very beginnings, you know, sort of saying that this video was requested by you thanks to your support on Patreon. And you can reuse this perk once every 3 months of consecutive pledging. So if you start pledging in this month, say April, then in July, you'll be able to apply this perk again and request another one of these videos. In addition to that, your name will be featured prominently in the opening credits of every single one of our major projects. So you know, the Zone Fighter opening, there will be a whole page there dedicated to these patrons who have donated so graciously to the Patreon campaign. And in addition to all of that, you also get access to the Ultra Patron rank in the Discord server, which gets you a cool title and little name color and stuff, and you get a couple more special accesses. And obviously you get every previous reward before that. The next tier up at $25 is when things start to get really exciting. So by donating $25, this means that you get to commission your own VFX shot to be done by me personally. Obviously it has to be 5 seconds or less in length, just because these things are a little time consuming for me to make and I can't let them take total priority over our major projects, but still absolutely appreciated. And so yeah, you can supply your own footage and say, you know, I want an explosion behind me, I want this figure to step on the building or whatever. As long as it's 5 seconds or less, I will do it for you. In addition to that, you also get your choice of either a poster or a t-shirt that relates to one of our major projects. We have some lined up for Zone Fighter. We have some lined up for some future projects, which will be revealed later. And you can wait to apply this reward until, you know, we get some of these other projects rolling and you get the posters out and stuff. Because there will be some really cool posters and t-shirts and stuff coming soon with some future projects that I think you guys will really like. And in addition to those, myself or another one of our actors, if you're choosing, you know, whether it's Dakota, Taylor, Blake who does the Zone Fighter voice, whatever you want, we will record a line of dialogue for you once a month as long as it is 100 words or less. You know, we can do it in whatever voice you want, apply whatever effects you want, so if you want a cool alien voice, I can do that for you. You also get the Elite Patron rank in the Discord server by donating to this tier, which gets you a even cooler name and a little color in the Discord chat, and some more special access to certain things in the Discord server. And on top of that, you get every previous reward from other ranks. Now we have the $50 tier, which includes everything from before, and once a month, you get to come and chat with us on a live stream for about 15, 20, 25 minutes or so, just a little quick conversation. We can just chat about whatever you want and all that. You can promote your stuff or whatever on the live stream, and that'll be really, really fun. You get to do that once a month. And if somehow, you know, we don't have a live stream on the month you pledge or something, your perk will carry over however many months you pledge to the next month. So if you pledge in April this month and we somehow don't have a live stream this month for you to come on and chat in, and you cancel your pledge, you still get to have that perk for a live stream in May because we did not have one in April, if that makes sense. Finally, the big one. This is something that I doubt anyone will be willing to pledge, but if there's someone out there who does want to show their support in this way, we have a very special tier for someone who donates $100 to the Patreon campaign. So this is a, you know, like sort of a pipe dream goal or something. I don't expect anyone to donate this again, but if you are willing to support this amount to the Patreon campaign, you get something really special. You get to voice act for an alien or kaiju or Ultraman something in one of our major series, and that includes future projects too. So you get to be in a starring role in one of the episodes. And if at the time you pledge there's not a role that's immediately open for you to voice act for, and you cancel your pledge before you're able to voice act for a character, your perk will still apply, so don't worry. As long as you pledge the $100, you will get to voice act a character at some point. And in addition to that, you also get to commission a 1.5 minute long kaiju battle of your choosing between any two kaiju, as long as they're things that I have access to, you know, figures or models or whatever. Just has to be something that I can do. But yeah, you get a 1.5 minute long kaiju video in addition to voice acting a character. And obviously, you get every other reward along with that, so you get absolutely everything for donating to that tier. So that about covers everything that I want to touch on for this Patreon campaign, I suppose. We have why we're starting it, you know, making sure that you guys know what's up with this campaign, and the rewards that you guys will get access to by donating. So again, you do not have to pledge by any means. Content will still be coming out as it normally would. This Patreon campaign is just your guys' chance to support us and what we do and help us keep improving our content with better equipment and better software and editing stuff and whatnot, and get some really cool stuff in the process that pretty much no one else will have access to. So that's it. The link will be in the description below if you want to come and support us. And remember, this Friday we have our very first live stream. I'm going to try and make it a weekly live stream, and we're going to be editing some Zone Fighter VFX live. So yeah, be sure you come and check us out there. And yeah, thank you guys for considering your support for us, and you know, just your continued watching of our videos throughout the years. Seriously means the world to me that you guys continue to support what I do, and it seriously means everything to me. So whether you are able to donate or not, thank you so much for watching and considering and supporting us all this time. So yeah, that's it. I will see you guys here next time with whatever it is that I have to offer. See ya.